Important elements of cultural competence in research. Conducting research ethically. In 1979, the National Commission for the Protection of Human Subjects of Biomedical and Behavioral Research established ethical principles and guidelines for protecting human subjects in research. The three principles, respect for persons, beneficence, and justice, and their applications as outlined in the Belmont Report, require culturally competent research-related interactions with study participants. Specifically, respect for persons requires researchers to assure autonomy and protect those with diminished autonomy. Researchers meet this obligation by allowing those who can to make informed choices about taking part in research, and by instituting added protections for those who do not have the capacity to decide. In diverse communities, the former can only be accomplished when information is tailored to the subject's linguistic needs, is comprehensible, and delivered in a culturally congruent manner. Second, beneficence requires favorably balancing physical, emotional, economic, stigmatization, and confidentiality risks and potential benefits of research participation. Risks and benefits differ according to multiple factors and circumstances that vary widely across diverse communities, and minority populations are more vulnerable to risks. Researchers need to engage community leaders in the process of estimating risk-benefit ratios to gain a full appreciation for how participation might affect individuals participating in studies conducted with diverse populations. Third, justice for the individual requires fair recruitment practices. Researchers should be impartial when it comes to the enrollment of study subjects. No single group or population should be favored. No group or population should be exposed to riskier interventions due to their circumstances. Social justice requires decisions be made by researchers in light of the ability of certain ethnic and economic classes to bear added burdens of research. Disadvantaged groups should be protected from being asked to participate in research for convenience or socioeconomic status. In such cases, only less burdened groups should be asked to accept the risks of research, except when the study relates directly to conditions specific to the disadvantaged group. Trust, transparency, and impartiality. When conducting research with diverse communities, involving community members in decisions about key aspects of the research, promoting feelings of ownership within the community, maintaining public accountability and transparency, and assuring appropriate ethics oversight creates trust in study subjects. Culturally competent study design is critical in order to better develop trust and transparency with certain study populations. Diverse populations more easily adopt interventions that were developed in research in which they may have participated, developed trust through transparency, and was aligned as closely as possible to prevailing cultural factors. Culturally competent study design should include well-qualified researchers who are themselves from diverse racial and ethnic backgrounds as the principal and co-investigators, incorporating diverse and culturally competent researchers into various levels, such as project coordinator, who may work more closely with the study population, as well as ensuring adequate numbers of diverse participants to ensure that the studies are effectively powered to produce meaningful results.